And what it says here for the how to make a suggested starting deck is to use the from um, your main deck those cards that have the fate symbol in the color uh, of the first villain. So for Cullin, we need the greenish cards only. If we go with, so I'm going to separate out the greenish ones versus the red ones. They are in order as expected. And there is the bluish, that's for against Byzantus, I think. It's really hard to say what is. I think this is same color. So this all should be only used for Byzantus. And this for Aurora. And this. Yeah, okay, I can see the difference for pink. We don't have pink anymore. So I'm having trouble seeing the difference between dark and dark green. If you can see the difference between this and this. So I think the idea is to look at the border, and if it is a bluish border, would that work? No, because I really can't see if wait a minute. Aha! It's also identified by the dots under the icon. So if you're colorblind, apparently I'm colorblind, this is 2 dots. And this, you can barely see it, is 3 dots under the icon. So these belong together, kind of, without a doubt. That is the way to do it. Yes, 3 dots. Okay, so Cullin should be 1 dot, right? 1 dot, 1 dot, 1 dot. Okay, this is Cullin then. 1 dot, 1 dot, 1 dot, 1 dot, 1 dot. Hey, okay, so this is 3 dots. Goes to Aurora. No, it goes to Byzantus. Yeah. And this is 1 dot, 1 dot, 1 dot. Okay. So now that we have established this looks broken, but it isn't. It's completely flat. So it's a picture of something broken. They're not broken cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 28. Okay, cool. Now, what was Cullin's deck? Again, this was Cullin's deck. So these two should go away. And you can see here also 1 dot under Cullin, 2 dot under Aurora, and 3 dot under Byzantus. But it doesn't say in the text. It's just the fate icon. The icon is included, including the 2 dots. Okay, they go to a villain. Shuffle the villain cards and your chosen collection cards for your first game. Yeah, so this becomes the draw pile, right? For your first game, shuffle together Cullin's card with the recommended cards from your collection. Alternate ways to build the draw pile can be found on page 19. No thanks. Begin the game by drawing 4 cards from the draw pile into your hand. You may mulligan once by discarding all 4 cards and drawing 4 cards from the draw pile. You may then play out your turn per the play your turn rules on page 12. And once you've ended your first turn, villain draws and plays 3 cards. Now, my question is, we have Cullin and we have the training dummy. Not sure where it is now. Can't find. Oh yeah, here. So you have Cullin and the training dummy. And we also have Cullin, the spoiled prince. So don't really understand it yet. And I'm supposed to play against the training dummy, I think. Now, don't draw all 3 cards at once. Playfully resolve every card. Then the villain plays. Yeah, okay, cool. Then play your turn. Attack. Villain turn. Battle lines. Choose targets. 3 golden rules. Minions always attack one at a time in order from left to right. Villains. Minions never target a player minion that is not currently highest priority, and they never target a player minion they won't collectively destroy. Yeah, okay, that's nice. Solving card text. If the target is the highest priority player minion, turn ends. Okay. Definitions, additional rules, alternate builds, co-op play, expansions and upgrades. Yeah, here again it's repeated 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dot. And there are also symbols, so it's the flower symbol, the two flower symbol. So this is a synonym for this. But it doesn't show this, because otherwise you would have confusion which is your player deck and which is your enemy deck. If you play against a different enemy, you will have to get rid of those cards, and you can identify them by this symbol to get rid of them, to replace by another pack, and the next one would be Aurora. Yeah, but these cards from Aurora, they would replace this part. And now I'm confused which part was my already confused which part was the villain and which part was the the cards from my tug box. There's nothing about the dummy, but this is just no text. So I would expect something on these cards. This is health, and also this. So somewhere in this pack should be the instructions to play against the dummy, because otherwise you wouldn't. It wouldn't make sense to have. This is a thank you. Cullin A1, Cullin A3, and this turn tracker doesn't do anything. Open when instructed. Health trackers don't do anything. Maybe. Okay. Cullin is the youngest son of a large royal family with no real ruling responsibility. His entire life has been focused on hedonistic pursuits. In childhood, made it a game to see how fast he could use up or destroy whatever gifts his parents lavished upon him, and he never really grew out of it. Cullin's debauchery became expensive even by royal standards, and his older siblings started to pick up his bad habits, so his parents finally intervened by granting him regency over the forest of Demi-Roar. And this is text, too busy. Okay, it doesn't say how to play.